started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Bucky Irving now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third.
Air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying on fourth down. Here's Mayfield. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion. Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On third and 2, here's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll need a big play to get... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
No gain on the
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
at the Buccaneers' 36-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
Gain of 8.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get set. Up.
They stick with McCaffrey. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Kittle makes the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Purdy looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. From the gun is Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, third and less than a yard. McCaffrey. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Purdy trying on 4th down. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get their first point to this game just before halftime. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Mayfield now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Got his man. It's on him. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Oh, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Dive play straight ahead. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for two negative plays.
Ayuk makes the catch. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. He's a viable option as well.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
53.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now they're left with 4th and short.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. 3rd and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's stepped one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Buying some time right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Niners 14. Buccaneers nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off for the 49ers.
On the return, here's Irving. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now. That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
We put a receiver in motion left. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Buccaneers losing by 14.
A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer first down.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And this was a miss from the start, Brock. They called a fake spike, and he's hit and dropped now for the sack. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a turnover on down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to pass it here. Barrels out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. Stadium. Isaac Gorindo to return. Making some progress here. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown on an incredible return. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Capped by Deebo Samuel. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Daniels on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
18 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go.
1st and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders put up points to begin the game. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big one tight end.
The score, Commanders 8, 49ers 7. Gay, the kickoff.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Pretty throwing here to start. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're through one. The Commanders have an early lead. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They start out 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They'll throw for it. Kittle makes the catch. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Has it in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming out.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's a big slide downfield to Samuel. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The final throw before the break. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Eckler now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Low left side's caught by Sinnott. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Throwing now, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points.
The score, Commanders 23, 49ers 13.
Here's Gain out to handle the kickoff. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
New set of downs from the 37. First down throw by Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Launched out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Purdy to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
The 49er first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Deron Payne on the stop. 2 yards.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get set. 53. 118. Watch out. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. And he makes the play, a full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
49ers 21.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Commanders set to take over. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and netted some positive yards.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders up by just a couple of points.
And the Commanders 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They bring McLaurin in motion right. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Washington Commanders.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
They send Samuel Wright. Give here to the motion man. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
70, Tempo. Come on.
They're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
Is a turnover on down.
Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Purdy on the scramble. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
the NFC, it's the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Let's go! First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him,
oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Anthony Walker in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, and they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
and these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's taken in, and he is going to have a Commanders first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out left, and Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniel.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ready? Cougar 19. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Here we go, Jack, go. Now Daniels.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and 1.
The motion man here is McClure. He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5. Send the man in motion right. Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the Buccaneers' 12-yard line.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 2nd and goal. Daniels now going to look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. This one caught the 4. He was trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And this will pay off! It is caught! Zach Ertz! Touchdown, Commanders! And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. Throwing is Daniel. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score that opening drive, but they don't get to 2, and it remains 6-0. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On first down is Mayfield. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They're still in search for their first points in this one. They're only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Baker. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. We'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Trying to hook up with
He was
Cade
defended by
Otten that
Frankie
time around.
Lulu.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
180.
Now Mayfield throwing it right into the hands of his running backs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
180.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making.
He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw with Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will drive for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Play action. Here's Daniels rolling to the left. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Ready. They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Ready. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Let's go now.
First down, Washington.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bucs 10-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders will up the lead to 5.
Buccaneers 8.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Irving now on the return. Past midfield. Look at him go. Not much developing here on this return, and he'll get it back to the 22-yard line.
And how quickly momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield.
16-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 14
They get
yards.
14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Here's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they're going to send their fans home quite happy.
it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are you going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
On the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Mayfield looks to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. That's caught. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This is Shepard on the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Ayuk goes in motion. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
49er, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, San Francisco.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Purdy on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This is caught. Touchdown! George Kittle from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
180.
Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing here, Purdy. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on his. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. So halftime straight ahead. It is. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah,
and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Finding space at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
15 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Mayfield off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 8. Back now in Tampa. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Buccaneers.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Niners' 2-yard line.
Mayfield down. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Michael Williams collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the deep blanket his receivers.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Purdy and the Niners down 17-13. A minute 12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Purdy to throw. Got him there right side. It's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Purdy to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Purdy to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
180.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets appreciated.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that.
And coughed it up. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Checks this one down to Robinson. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go.
Daniels going to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Daniels.
6-yard line.
Now he'll take this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play for one of their...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We're scoreless after 1.
Got it. Ready?
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown Commanders. Jaden Daniels. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, 49ers nothing. Gay to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels looking to throw. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage after the catch, as that play good for 30 and a first. Throwing now is Daniels. An ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Throw opening, and there he goes. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
First down and 1 at the 4-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. McCaffrey. Will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Get set.
Again, McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And a dump off here to Robinson. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Ready?
It's fourth down.
Get it. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll fire this one deep for Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Here's Purdy. This is Jennings. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. First down San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 11 on the
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
down San Francisco.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They go with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And a pretty quick burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's a short one pulled in by center. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19-18.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Yes, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop the throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. A terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Here's first and goal. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw is Purdy. Now he takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is up to 5. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Now Washington down 20-15. 36 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back to throw. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Purdy.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Purdy.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. Well, should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Purdy with one final shot here. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 21.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Baker to throw. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
19.
So after 1, the Bucs have the early lead. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
On the double.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Washington first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He was brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which is...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Into space. Inside the 40. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
To number 9, Ibuka.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Commanders' offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. First and 10. On the give, it's Robinson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Let's go now.
48-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Daniel in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Anthony Walker getting in for the sack, and that's going to lead to third and very long. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on fourth down. Back deep, Trey Palmer. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection is just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
And it's third down.
Mayfield to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll go. Here's oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down. On first down, here's Irvin. Good pickup there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the gain. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Keith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Right back to Irvin. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buccaneer first
They'll run with Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
right at the line of scrimmage.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Commanders' 45-yard line.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to have the first down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line.
15 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first down.
For the handoff, it's Irvin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Frankie Luvu on the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now a 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
The kid, this is Irvin, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
180.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.